What's going on, guys? I'm gonna give you my honest opinion on this bike, but there is one thing that I don't like, so stay tuned into the end. Today we're going to be reviewing the Epic World Cup. This is by far one of my favorite bikes. This is not a pay promotion, it's just my honest opinion, so stay tuned to the end. One thing that I want to ask you guys is to hit that subscribe button right here. Helps the channel and it's free, so I'm going to give you 5 seconds for you to subscribe. Did you subscribe? All right, cool, thanks. All right, I'm not gonna get deep into the components. I'm just gonna fly through the components, but I'm basically gonna tell you what I like, and I am gonna save the only thing that I don't like about this bike into the end of the video. So if that's what you're looking for, just scroll into the end. But thank you so much for tuning in. I'm gonna start by giving this bike here's the thing though, I'm not gonna edit this video, so however it comes out, it's gonna be my honest opinion on this bike. So I'm not gonna edit anything else, I'm not gonna take anything else, I'm just gonna give you some shots here and there, but I'm not gonna cut anything out. I'm gonna give it as honest as possible. So if you're still thinking about getting one of these World Cups, I hope they come out with a new model or like new upgrades these, and I'm gonna tell you the things that I would like to see if they come out with a new model on 2025, so stay tuned for that as well. One of the things that I was hesitating about getting this bike, for those that know the kind of stuff that I do or the rides that I like to do endurance riding. That was one of the things that I was a little concerned about, like as far as the suspension, is it gonna hurt on the back? Is it gonna be like uncomfortable on long rides? But it's completely the opposite. I'm gonna give you guys some data. I did this ride with an Epic, what was this called? Epic, just regular Epic, I guess, the one before this, full suspension. There's a ride called here, Shenandoah 100. Here is the, I'm gonna put it somewhere here. Here's the data from 2 years ago, and here's the data from the World Cup Epic, and it was a big different on time, on rolling, on stopping, and everything. It's a very technical terrain, big climbs, a lot of rocks, a lot of roots. It's like single track all the way, in some sections of fire roads, like gravel style. I mean, but this thing did amazing. I'm gonna do all the compliments on the bike, what I like, and then some things that I don't like, and then, you know, maybe we go back and forth. And if you have one of these bikes, you can also comment on, you know, on this video, see what are the stuff that you like and what are the stuff that you don't like, or what will be something that you would like to see if Specialized releases a new model. I think Specialized and big brands like that, I mean, I'm not a big channel, but I feel like they look and they hear of what riders have to say. I mean, pro riders, I'm sure, have to say things about the bikes, but I mean, they just there to ride it, right, for you know, winning and stuff. I feel like, not that we pay more attention to that, but they will take our opinion serious. So the purpose of this video is for you to know if this is the bike for you, or you should get another bike like the Epic A, depending on what you do, which is a very important thing for you to know your style of riding. What do you like to do? How far do you like to ride? Where do you like to ride? So those are important things for you to know before you purchase a bike like this. Not necessarily the S-Works. I feel like the S-Works and you know, the regular Epic, the bike is not going to change. It's just going to be lighter in components. So ignore the fact that this is a S-Works, and let's just focus on like the bike, the frame, the comfort that it has. Yeah, so just make sure you know your style of riding, and then pull the trigger on a bike that you like, that you're comfortable, and that it goes with your style of riding. That's the most important thing than getting something that it's not what you like. You're not going to be comfortable on it. and it doesn't fit like the trails that you're going to be focusing on. On my style of riding, I like endurance, I like fast, I don't jump, so I'm just like riding, go mileage, finish basically. So I did a couple hundos on this bike. The most comfortable, the most fast, the most do it all bike I think is this one. I will love to try, and here's the thing though, it's 100 mil travel and 75 mil travel. If you're riding like technical trails, descending, climbing, if you're climbing a lot, I mean, this thing climbs like a machine. I didn't have a dropper pose on mine, which I'm not a fan of it, but I mean, on the descendings, I'm sure that will help if you get a dropper pose on you. So overall opinion, climbing is good, descending is good, long endurance is good. What else can we say? I mean, it's fast, it's good on gravel. I seen people do a setup as a gravel. Nice. I'm definitely not doing that. Yeah, so I think, I mean, that covers it. I don't know what else you guys would like to know. I mean, I've done a whole bunch of rides on this thing. I've done 100-mile rides with a lot of elevation, and I mean, my opinion on this bike is good. If you are thinking about endurance, if you are thinking about riding fast, if you are thinking about doing cross-country riding, I mean, this is the bike for you. If it's within your budget, and I mean, they also have the option as a frame only. So if this is like something goes with your style of riding, don't think about it. And you have the budget, don't think about it. Don't go anywhere else. I know Trek has the super caliper, which I put it up on the screen. That I guess is the same geometry, kind of. I'm not familiar with how much travel it has on the rear. But if you like endurance riding, I feel like 110, 120. I haven't done an endurance ride on a 120. Maybe I have the 132 step cast. I think it was 120. But I mean, this is a do-it-all bike. So and also the Canyon also has a bike that it's kind of like the same geometry as the super caliber and the World Cup. So I think it's within those same, I guess, position as a rider. All right, guys, so here's the first thing I don't like about this bike. And for those, if you're gonna be using this bike for endurance riding, and you know what I'm talking about when I say endurance riding, where you're gonna be doing 10 hours plus on this bike, here's one thing that you're gonna encounter that you're not gonna like, and this is it: the issue with the bottles. All right, so this is, I'm not gonna get into sizes because I don't know what size is this, but I guess I'll measure it for you guys. You guys get an idea, and you know what I'm talking about. All right, so this is my normal size bottle that I use for every ride. So this is, if we measure this from the top to the bottom, is 8 inches. That one fits fine. So, and yeah, that one fits fine. 8-inch bottle fits fine, which I think this is, I don't even know, 12 ounces. You guys can put it on the chat. I don't know, but 8-inch, actually maybe says here. I don't know, whatever ounces this is. So this is an 8-inch bottle, right? Good. If your body is used to carrying these, that's fine. Now, if we go a little bigger, which is my other bottle, this one is 9 inches, 1 inch more, which a couple ounces more. If I'm doing a long ride, I'm using this. All right, so let's try that. Look how much space you got, guys. Not that much, right? And check this out. That's like another 2 inches, guys. So that was 9. The other one was 8. This one is like 10 and a half. Check this out. There is no way that that's gonna fit. I guess what you could do is you could remove the SWAT box and go lower, yeah, but I mean, some of us are fan of the SWAT box, right? So I'm definitely going with the smaller instead of like carrying stuff on my back and you know, then using a big bottle. So you can honestly not use this. You can get away with this one, but here's the other part. There's more to this. If you use this, the 9-inch, the 9-inch will rub on your rear shock. Basically touch as you're riding on, you know, like if you're riding on gravel, maybe not, but if you're riding like a very technical trail, it'll start hitting, it'll hit your frame. We're not even gonna try and measure this one because there's, I mean, it's no way. It's just not. It's not gonna work. So that's one thing that I don't like. That I hope we'll get to the other one. I hope that on the newer models. Now, maybe if someone out there that is watching the video has a large size of the World Cup, can measure this for me, and maybe the large will have more space from the mount to the shock. So if you don't do endurance, if you're just doing XC short track, you do not have to worry about this. If you're doing endurance, consider this option here because you're gonna have issues. Now I think for the front, you can remove the SWAT box and then lower your front bottle cage, and I think you'll be okay to fit a bigger. I don't know about, you can probably fit this one, maybe. I think so. But then you're giving away your SWAT box, which that gets me to the second thing that I don't like about this bike, the SWAT box. I understand they're trying to save weight on this, but I would love to see a SWAT box on a newer model of the World Cup. If they're still gonna make this model, I would love to see, and that means that they're gonna have to make the down tube a little thicker. I mean, they don't even have to. They can just keep it the same size. I don't know, I'm not a bike engineer, but it would be cool to be able to see this inside of the frame. That covers this side of the frame. One thing that I know other bikes have that I would love to see on specialized frames is the integrated cable routing. I mean, I feel like they can kind of like do something like how Cannondale is doing with their mountain bikes and just kind of like come out from the fork and not from the side. Not like this. I mean, that's just the other little thing that I don't like. But overall, I like this bike. Now, the question is, will I get this bike again? And the answer is yes, I will get this bike again. Even if they don't change this or the bottle issue. I haven't tried lowering this. That was a good idea that just came to me. And you definitely can't do anything about this one right here. Maybe get like another bottle cage that goes maybe like deeper. I think that will work also because it's just a little bit here. But that's my review, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I hope you found this video helpful. A honest review on the World Cup Epic 2024, I think is this one. Yeah, 2024. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button right here at the bottom. It helps the channel. So just drop a comment where you're watching from. Hope you guys are having an amazing season so far. So take care and be safe out there.